Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? We have the really weird deck here today that we're going to be playing Mardu Siegebreaker because so many of y'all have wanted to see this in a deck list. I looked around for a bunch of different ideas. I tried to piece some stuff together from all of them, and we'll see if this works out. I don't know, but it should be a lot of fun. Now, the first card we're going to start with is Getaway Glamour because this actually lets us do two things. It's another removal spell, but it also lets us blink a card out if we really need to. And sometimes just blinking something out from your opponent can be useful as well if you need to reset counters or something like that. So it'll make sense here in a second. We do have some cut down, no surprise there. Unyielding Gatekeeper. Again, because we have some stuff we want to blink, we're going to try to see if we can make this work. I saw it in a deck against us, which is what made me think it might work here, but we'll see. Anoint with Affliction, obviously just a removal spell, same with Go for the Throat. We do have Rot Curse Rakshasa, and this should be pretty nice if we can get it to work. Obviously, the dream is get it to work with Mardu Siegebreaker, but we'll see. Some Shoot the Seraph for removal, some Fear of Missing Out to help us dig so we can try to get to the Siegebreaker. And also, getting to attack steps with the Siegebreaker should be awesome. Scroll Shift, another way to blink your things out. This one gets us a card, though. And Siegebreaker, if you don't know what it is, it's a 4-mana 4/4. It has Death Touch, it has haste. You get to exile one of your creatures until this dies, which means you can protect a creature, which is nice. But when you attack, you also get to make a copy of the thing that you exiled with it, which is super nice. Overlord of the Bellmark, this is another way to put stuff in the yard and go digging, and a prime target for all these cards that blink, so now you can actually just turn it into a 5/5, which is nice. And same can be said about these next couple of creatures, right? We can play this as a 3-mana 1/1 double striker, but we can turn it into 6/6, which would be nice, and we also get a card when it enters the battlefield. Or Flesh Gorger, you could play it for 3, you can get this under a Siegebreaker, and then you have a 7/5 you're attacking with, right? Or the same thing with the Thresher, you get a double striker. So really big and useful cards you get from here. And I can't remember where I saw this initial idea because my list was really close, but actually did not include the Combat Thresher, so I wish I remember who it was, I would give them credit. But the Combat Thresher was not my original idea, I just want to put that out there. But if you do like this and you want to play it, be sure to check out the link at the end of the video. It'll take you over to Moxfield, our channel sponsor, where you can download this. And you can check out our friends over at Tales of Adventure. That's toamagic.com. They've got so much stuff because they hit up all the major shows and keep their stock fresh. So if you're looking for rare things, filling out your cool decks, whatever, go check it out. Use my code DRAGON, DRAGN. It'll save you 5%. But all right, let's go see how many times we can actually get Siegebreaker off today and if it's worth it. Okay, well, I guess we have to keep this. we got the mana that we wanted. No removal spells or anything. This makes me a little bit nervous, especially since... well, there we go. I was about to say I have to play that as a 1/1, but we don't now. Let's go ahead and do this. Probably risky to discard a land here, but I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, we just drew into a land, and it's another tap land. Maybe I should have kept the untapped land, just in case this exact scenario happened. But, well... Okay, what are we looking to do here? Do you want to fill up the graveyard to take a shot? Actually, I kind of want to just do this. So if we do get an untapped land, maybe we can do something with the Siegebreaker. The other cool part is here, also with the Siegebreaker, is it kind of its own blink spell. So if you play it and they kill the Siegebreaker after you exile something, you just get the full-size one back, which is super nice. So kind of a little... hidden secret in there on how you can make that work. I love the sieges. This one, actually, depending on what they choose, either puts a counter and you draw a card. Oh, whenever you put a counter, you draw a card. Is that what they chose? They did. Alright, so we'll get to draw a card every turn, basically. We did not get the untapped land, so that didn't work out the way we wanted to. So sad for us. But we are going to get to gain some life here. So I think I don't necessarily want to play this. I think we just do this first. There's a random chance we hit things that will... Oh, we got a Rakshasa. That's cool. Return this guy, I guess. Alright. We do have Fear of Missing Out at 3. We have an instant creature land. We have artifacts. Would have been nice to flip one of those. Alright, they get a card. What you got going on here, opponent? Ah, that's what they're doing. Okay, cool, cool. I can appreciate that. We could just do this, and then our opponent's board doesn't do anything. Which is kind of nice. But I also kind of want to just go nuts here with the Flesh Gorger. The weird part is, if this never attacks, it still does its thing, you know? But let's do this. We're here to have fun. We're here to cast a Siegebreaker. Let's do the silly things. Ooh, fear of missing out. Discarding a card here wouldn't suck. But I don't... That's only when you attack, though. Yeah, we gotta do this. That's the better, bigger play, right? And then this is pretty nice, because if they kill our Siegebreaker, we get the 7/5, which has Menace. If they don't, okay, well, they're dead anyway. Yeah, I was going to say, if they don't, that's probably just game, because I don't know what else they'd be able to do. But, yeah. Opponent's deck looked kind of cool. I wish I could have got to see more of that one. Oh, this is the all-removal hand. Alright, well, if we come up against some creatures, this is great. If we don't, this hand is garbage. Sometimes it's like that. Okay, well, we at least get to kill something early. Also, mark it down on today's calendar. I actually got to cast a cut down on turn 1 that did something to an opponent's creature. Like, so often we have cut downs that don't do anything, which is funny. Ooh, I was going to do something else, but, you know, this will work. Because it's so easy to kill this, but at least they take some damage killing this, even if they have, like, a lightning strike or something. What did they... Oh, a Trailblazer. Okay, we're going to attack. I shouldn't have played that land first, though, because if I drew a tap land here, I'd rather play that, obviously. Okay, well, not punished, at least. Alright, let's see how bad this is. I mean, obviously, there's going to be something big behind here for 4 mana. Probably like Big Surok or something. No. Just a spider. Okay. That's interesting. How do we want to handle this? I think we just play this and pass. We really haven't drawn much. We've drawn a lot of lands here. Fortunately, we at least drew some creatures. But we might end up too slow here. We'll see. Alright, you got it. I think I just have to go big on Flesh Gorger here. I could do this since it double strikes, but then I'm just trading 1 for 1 with the other guy. And that doesn't feel great. Okay. That's a thing. So is that. Wow. Unfortunately, we only have instants in the graveyard. And we're a mana away from this guy. I have to really think about what to play here. We're definitely... So I'm going to get one shot with this, basically. So what if we do this? Get rid of that. Opponent's going to get a card here pretty much no matter what. We just kind of get to dictate the terms of battle, so to speak. But this will put a creature in our graveyard, which is nice. Oh. Really? I didn't think we were going to get that set of blocks. That's kind of nice. Yo. Like, definitely not what I suspected, but I ain't mad about it either. Okay, well, what if we do this? And if I discard an... Oh, if I discard a land, we're there too, right? Creature, artifact, instant land. Yeah, okay, cool. We'll do that. Awesome. And I still can play this for the full size next turn if we want to. Great. Would have been difficult for that to be better. Trailblazer into Temur Battlecrier, I would imagine, because that seems smart. Okay. Ooh, Rakshasa. Man, I wish I could have discarded you earlier. We'd be about to end the game. Actually, we would have ended the game. Interesting. All right, well, I think we are just attacking here. Like, feel free. Alright, opponent goes to 5. We will attack with this. So now if they block, we get to kill both things. So they're either... Yeah, just trade there. That's totally fine. Let's go ahead and just play this for the full... Oh, I actually didn't play a land yet. Yep, need to play the last one. There we go. Now we can play full size. Alright, let's see if our double strikers are good enough. Also, if I just draw something to discard Rakshasa, that's it too. That's pretty good. Well, or it's not. I have to lose 7 life? Yeah, sure. Rakshasa says you don't get to block. Let's target 2 things. Yep, I will gladly pay that life. And the taxes. That'll work. Alright, we're going to keep it. It feels like one of those hands where we got to really play some Magic. We have to make some decisions. Alright, play and pass. Found a 3rd lane, which is good, though. That takes some of the decision-making out. Not a ton, but it does help. Oh, what do we go with here? I think I'm going to go here with the intention of playing Phyrexian Fleshgorger next turn. Do I just discard the Overlord, though? No, this is crazy. I'm getting rid of Cut Down here. Oh, I drew another Fleshgorger. Oh, you know what? We're going to probably get hit with an ill-timed explosion next turn, if I were guessing. That's tough. I feel like knowing that, I would rather play a card and draw a card. Or we do this and just... Ah, man, this is a tough choice. Alright, I'm going to go here. I feel like this, at least, if they have it, it's going to encourage them to do it, you know? Whereas I think if we just did Overlord, they probably sit on it for a little longer. Whoa, whoa, Training Grounds. Obviously, my decision-making was all for naught. That was not what we were expecting at all. Jeez, okay. Training us. So now everything's going to be 2 less to activate. So crazy stuff's about to start happening, I guess. Nope. I don't know where that dude fits into this plan. Oh, they're probably playing, like, the big dragon, like Lathless or something. Oh, that could be a problem. Okay, well, we're going to get in the damage we can here. We also get to gain life, which is good. All right, opponent goes to 7. I have no idea what they're cooking up, but it feels very scary. Drafna? Okay. This is some deep in the lab stuff. Oh, I see. I see. All right. Yeah, that works. And then you just combo kill us? Alright, GG's. I guess I should have left some mana open to kill a Drafna. You got me, opponent. Alright, weird, but cool. Credit. Man, this is an easy mulligan unless I want a hardcore gamble. I'm gonna gamble. Let's go. Oh, this is a bad gamble. I was saying, unless I just top deck an actual black source there. That was terrible. Alright, we take some damage. They didn't play a creature, so I'm assuming you're just going to get rid of whatever I play here. And then probably play like Animpakal next turn. I guess we have to keep the removal. I guess this, just in case we don't draw a black land. Okay, we did. But it's like, in case we didn't, I was like, well, maybe one other options. Oh, no, Enduring Innocence. Okay. Well, that's not nearly as bad as that could have been, I suppose. Let's just pass. Mostly because I want them to take actions with the Enduring Innocence up, so maybe we can keep them from playing a replacement. Unless they're also playing cards to protect it, and then that just sucks for us. Okay, they didn't have anything. Yeah, I think we got a little lucky there. I feel like with the hand we kept, we should not have drawn out of that in that scenario. I guess the opponent just had a weird draw that it gave us an opportunity. Sometimes, you know, you take a chance and it works out. But yeah, that one we definitely got lucky on. Let's keep it. We're on the draw. We'll have a couple of turns to draw our third land, and we did it on the first one, so didn't have to worry about it. Colodin. Alright. Doing some vehicle action. Or mounts, right? Yeah, could be either or. Alright, let's get rid of this guy. Don't need a bunch of freebie attack things and triggering all that stuff, because that's just bad for our health. What does that need? 1 to saddle. I'm going to put 1 counter on each of up to 2 target mounts and or vehicles. Okay. I think every time I've played saddles or mounts, I haven't played that card. Has not felt like the right choice. Ooh, Miriam here is really nice, though. Miriam gonna really do something. Yep. And that puts an extra counter. Yep. Alright. Lots of damage incoming. We're going to try to trade lots of damage ourselves here. We have a second Thunder Chicken. Alright, get in there. Miriam ain't gonna hold the fort against this, so let's go. And we get to gain some life, which is really big here with the aggression the opponent's showing. Downside here is I could play, like, Sheltered by Ghost, gain 5 or 6, and we'd be attacking back. Ooh, Sunmare, alright. Need a removal spell here. Oh, actually, no, the opponent... Well, they won't have to block. Yeah, that also they can put counters where they want to put them to. That's a good call. Okay, what do we do here? Let me think about this. We have Fear of Missing Out. We could just play this as a 5. I mean, that's something. I guess at a minimum, we're attacking here, right? Before we make any other decisions, let's see how the opponent blocks here. Because even if they block Siegebreaker, Siegebreaker still has Death Touch. So they take 7, go to 2. We go to 26. We get a 7/5. I think the play might be just to play Overlord here. Actually, that may not be true. Opponent's at 2. I mean, we could play Fear of Missing Out and Thresher. Let's just go Thresher first. Yeah, another Fear of Missing Out. Alright. I just felt like maybe there was a chance it just kept anything silly from happening. Alright. So with the Siegebreaker, we can make thank you. We can make a... Oh, opponent saying GG's. Okay, cool. Oh, Rakshasa. Shoot the sheriff. All right, sure. Why not? This is the weirdest hand we've had so far, so let's just see how it works out. Sometimes we're just in it for science, you know? Kind of hate that I'm going to have to use this on the Bastronaut, but it's probably correct. Well, there's a second one. That's no fun for us. Well, It's not worth it to do the Rasasha thing here. I think we just do this. Though I'm not 100% sure what we're looking for is the thing. But the good news is we can discard the Rakshasa. We can turn stuff off from the opponent, which is nice. Oh, they don't have much. Okay. That was probably the best thing that could have happened to us there. Ooh. Siegebreaker. Alright, let's do this. Discarding the Rakshasa. Alright. We also have a little bit of a combat trick here, too. We could scroll shift either to keep something from attacking or to turn our Overlord into an actual 5/5 unexpectedly for the opponent. So that could be a thing. Okay. So the question now becomes, is copying a fear of missing out worth anything to us? I don't think that it is. So under the circumstances, do we just want a 1/1 first striker? Actually, no. I'm going to pass. I think this is where we're just going to try to get tricky with the scroll shift on the Overlord of the Belmerk, I think is the plan. Especially if the opponent dedicates pre-combat. Oh, dang it. Well, that changes that whole thought process. That's no good at all now. Yeah, sure. If I already had a creature... Well, no, because... Yeah. Alright. We just take it. That gets powered up. Alright, so now that is a threat. Unfortunately. Fortunately, this is a 1/1, so that does do something. This might also just be Rakshasa time. You're not bad. Assuming we could find an untapped land. Nope, we have tapped lands. Not what we are looking for. Okay. Man, we have a lot of cards in our hand. This is we're actually fairly close to dying if they have the right things in hand. So I'm just trying to decide what to do with this. Like, we can get 2 attacks here. We can use the Rakshasa from the yard to make sure they can't do too much damage to us. Alright, I guess this is what we're doing. We have 39 cards? Yeah, why not? F it. Like, get the... Oh, we just lost 2 removal spells in the process. That's actually really bad. Okay. So... Huh. I guess we'll take another one. They're not going to block with Delny here. Okay, so... I don't even know how safe it is to just use this. I think we just don't mess around here, right? Let's just target both of those. You get one more swing with them, or they just can't block, and that's fine too. Alright. Sure. And shoot it again. Love that. When the opponent has to double hit things, icing on the cake. All right, so we've got 31 cards left. We are just going to copy our Overlord. That would be 9. That doesn't feel great. God, we could actually end up milling ourselves, which is gross. I think I'm just going to play it safe here for a second. I don't think we're under fear of anything crazy happening now that we have this. Only weird part would be like we're trading a thing that can't block for a thing that potentially could. So we're really only worried about it, well, in that case, like I say, or something where they tried to play a, maybe Sheltered by Ghost or some such. Alright. I guess we just get rid of Arabella here, because that's the only thing that could remotely kill us. You get a detective instead. Oh, well, isn't that special? Can we just go for it here? 9, that's still just not enough. Like, it's just barely not enough. Let's just do this. Oh, I can't. I'm a mana short. Jeez. Everything I want to do just doesn't work out right here. I mean, alright. I guess we just do this. Then play this. I don't even have to. Well, I guess we could play it face down. We might want to do something with that next turn. Let's attack, I suppose. Oh, little dude can't be blocked. Yeah, alright, that's fine. Whatever. Another Ruxasha, sure. Alright, we're at 25 cards, opponent's at 5. I think we're in good shape now. Like, even if they played War Leader's Call or something here, we'd be fine. And 2 of their creatures can't block right now. Sure. Yeah, you can't target that one. I was going to say, that's not where you want to go. Yeah, we're in good shape here now. Because now we're going to start gaining enough life that it doesn't matter. Yep, that one can block. And yes, it will if you attack. Okay, well, let's just try to put this one to bed, I think. And I think everybody's just going to go get in the pool here. I also could have left that creature out and just played another one, actually, which would have been smarter, because the other one would have also had Menace. You kind of have to block or die here, opponent. So that was a misplay. I could have played an extra one, and that would have ended the game here, but it's probably not going to matter anyway. Yep. Opponent goes to 1. We get that dude back. We also have Scroll Shift that can work to our advantage. We have another Siegebreaker. Sure. Yeah, just end the turn. I mean, I don't even know if it matters if we do anything here. We're at 22. We're just kind of playing with our food at this point. Like, even with the opponent having a fast start, they just never really were able to get out of the gates here. And with us being at 22, I mean, yeah, I was going to say, you could double that thing up, and it just doesn't matter. Oh, because your creature's not small anymore? Okay, cool. Ooh, alright, let's try. Let's try. I mean, if nothing else, we have access to Overlord, so that's something, right? Oh, we actually drew the Getaway Glamour. I didn't think we were going to draw that the way things were going. We only have 2 copies, I think. Alright, a Ruxasha. Oh, double Ruxasha in the yard. Okay, alright. We can work with that. Oh, against this deck, though, I don't know if we want to work with that. Only benefit is if they're playing ley lines, we can protect stuff from getting ley lined with the scroll shift. That's kind of the only thing we have going. This also can save a thing till the beginning of the next end step. So if we leave mana up, we do have some options here. I have a feeling, though, this is going to be kind of pointless, which is sad. All right, end the turn. Archive. All right. Trying to think, if I leave this up, let's go ahead and try this. Because if we can find our Thunder Chicken, we did not find a Thunder Chicken, so that's a problem. I was thinking then we could just copy this and then none of that even matters and we're all good. But that didn't go that way. So, what's the next best thing we can do here? I guess just attack. Still no Thunder Chicken. Oof. Oof. Alright, I don't think we need all those in the yard, so I'll put one in hand. Opponent goes to 9. Man, if this was an untapped land, I would have attempted to play the Fear of Missing Out here, but I want to leave us access. Well, actually, this only takes 2 mana. Okay, let's go for it. I will get rid of one of these that we just picked up. Ah, dang it. Alright, this is where Sunfall happens. Alright, I assume that would be the case. Alright, this feels like Thunder Chicken or no kind of scenario. We get one more shot at it. If we play this, we do have an untapped land already. Alright. Oh, we failed. Dang it. Is there anything else we can do here? When we attack, they can't block, obviously. They're at 2. I think we just take a chance and play this. And just try to dig. Because if they do Sunfall again, well, they would have mana open. Well, we're going to play a land anyway. So let's go ahead and just do this, draw a card. That's not bad. Doesn't really do much, but... Sunfall number 2. Yep, kind of assumed. Alright, the good news is if we can get it here... Ah, we didn't. Damn. I guess we still try, right? I mean, what else are we going to do? Man, we're just drawing bricks. This is so bad. Alright, well, just do what we can do, I guess. Pass the turn. There's also, like, ride downs and stuff, too. I'm not, like, unaware. So we know the reality of us sticking some of these is pretty low. Alright, there's Ugin. And the crazy part is we're still not out of this. Like, if we get the Thunder Chicken, we're still in it here. At least right now. Obviously, that can change. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, we even can get rid of both their creatures here. I mean, that being said, if they don't have anything else, we're still kind of good, right? Oh, there's a ley line. All right. Well, now we just need a hasty creature. Oh, actually, we wouldn't even have needed a hasty creature, actually, because we have the Rakshasas. Yeah, alright. Thunder Chicken. Let's find one. We can still end the game right here with the perfect top deck. We went through a lot of cards already. Ugh. You aren't it, fam. You aren't it. I guess we still gotta try, though. Jeez, really? Everything but. Alright. I mean, it just is what it is. Alright. Well, that's going to be a problem then. Alright, GG's. We're not getting out of that. Easy mulligan. I think we keep this. Raksasha is going to go away, I think, for the time being. I think the trick here, though, is do we just go with Overlord or do we go with Fear of Missing Out? And I think we still go with Fear of Missing Out here. And get rid of this. Fear of Missing Out is very likely dead to one of like 10 different cards in that deck. That's not one of them, however. Whoa, they didn't even have a way to get us there. Interesting. Well, now what do we do? Guess I'm going to go here. And just pass. I mean, we have access to cut down. Getaway Glamour can actually just get rid of a token outright. So we might be okay. We'll see. Opponent didn't even try to attack there, which feels a little goofy. But, alright. We'll see what kind of blocking scenarios you got up your sleeve. Obviously, you have some type of instance. Let's see what you're working with. Oh, Entity Tracker. Like, that's what you got? Okay, I was thinking you were going to do something way more productive than that. Sure. So they're literally in on the enchantments. This isn't... I mean, I guess it could still be a Pixie style deck, but they're going for a different thing here, obviously. Fear, sure. Yep. Alright, think here, this is where we go for it. Oh, wait. Oh, because I did it. It comes at the end of the next step. I should have done it before they got to their last thing. Should have responded to a spell, actually, is what I should have done. But, ah well, here we are. What do you got going? Probably going to do some, this town ain't big enough shenanigans? Nope. Sure, I'll get rid of one of these. Now we have artifacts in the yard for our fear of missing out. And if they this town, they take 7 or take 3. Their choice. We're okay with either. I mean, obviously it's going to be this town because you want to get our last card. It's just how much damage are they willing to take here, basically. Oh, are they not thinking about doing that? They're like, I guess they want more defense? Oh, they're just picking up both of their own and not targeting ours at all. Okay. That's a choice. The best part is if they attack with all 3, we block and they'd only net 1 extra point of damage. So that's fine too. Excellent. Love to see that. Yeah. We're just going to beat this deck with life gain. Like, they can't outvalue you if you just have way more life and bigger things that cost them life. Yeah, it's going to take you 2 things there. Ooh, wait, they're going to take 5. They go to 12. I think we just sit on the Annoyed with Affliction. I don't think we do anything crazy there. I was going to try to prevent another block here, but it's not worth it. We're going to be at 21 life. I think we're okay. Like, even if the opponent got back this town, I don't even know what they would do. Because they'd just be without creatures at that point. Yeah, it's either take 7 or lose both guys. Either way, we're going to 31. Oh, now the opponent's roping. You know what? People get mad when your opponent's rope, but I actually kind of dig it. It's like, because that's a sign that you already won. And you're still getting a win. So if anything, they're just slowing themselves down from getting the win back. I just kind of find it amusing whenever it's the person playing the mouse deck or, you know, this thing, like, you know, Esper Pixie, or like you're playing the tougher griefery decks and you're losing to the creative stuff out of the lab. Like, yeah, sucks for you. But either way, we'll fast forward to where this rope is out and get the rest of this game done. All right, they get their turn. Don't know what they're going to do here. I'm going to assume they're just going to rope out. So if they do, we'll just skip to the end of the game. Yep, and that is it. Awesome. Yeah, not much to complain about here. The deck managed to go 7-3, so a very clean 70%, which is awesome. And I realize what it really needs, and I should have put this in there anyways. I'm going to end up adding a Get Lost and probably like 2 Inevitable Defeat. Just so you have a way to do a little extra damage and remove some other problematic cards you might have trouble with in these colors. But additionally, I think I'm going to swap out the elephants for a couple of things that maybe have some enter the battlefield triggers or something. Just something with a little extra value we can get off of the Thunder Chicken. I don't even know what it's called anymore. The Siegebreaker. But yeah, either way, this is a fun one. If you're looking to play Siegebreaker, I say shuffle it up. It was fun. It's a lot of rares, but if you have them, could be worth it. But y'all know the drill. Check the link if you want to download it. Check out our sponsor. Use the code. Watch another video. Watch it all the way through because that helps the channel. But that's all of you for now. We'll see you next time.